Why does pressure from other people stop you from pursuing your dreams? Because, and let me give you some examples. Maybe it's the case that you told someone you're going to do something and you don't end up doing it, and that's what's stopping you from pursuing your dream. Or maybe it's the idea of embarrassment. If a very specific person watches your content or dream or whatever, they're going to judge, and all of a sudden, the world's going to end. Or maybe it's because I can't let this person down that I want them to seek validation from, or I want to seek validation from. Either or all, any story, whatever you tell yourself, I think we often find we seek validation from other people, and the pressure from that leads us to not taking action. And I want 2026 to be the year of action, not the year of waiting, not the year of motion, not the year of paralysis by analysis, nothing at all other than action, 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 back to back to back to back. Speaking of which, I will have uploaded 2 videos tonight, so you should watch the second one after this one. But before, we need to answer the question, okay, what do we do when the pressure of someone else stops us from pursuing our dreams? And for me, this is come in a lot of different shapes and forms. Some I'll admit tonight, some I'll admit in the future, but the one I want to hone in on is this story of me even being able to talk to you now. It's my fear of making YouTube videos, which is ironic because I've been doing it for almost 6 years now. I think 6 years now. I've made videos before that, but for 6 years, I've at least thought about, or maybe if I was lucky, I posted a few videos. But there's this always pressure, and it really actually came from my parents. My parents have different beliefs to me than extent. I love my parents. I need to make sure, that straight up. So because we live in different worlds than what our parents grew up in, they kind of had this idea of, okay, don't post stuff online because, you can't undo it. People are going to judge. And to an extent, not to an extent, I am very grateful they kept me sane and in the box up until a certain point, because, I was a kid. Those videos didn't need to be out there in the public. Let's just leave it like that. But there became a point where I knew this is something I wanted to do, and I would just not do it. I'd be too scared. I'd be too embarrassed. I'd film a video. Maybe they see it. Maybe they don't see it. If they do, then it's like, oh, shoot, they're going to judge me. I'm stupid. I'm terrible at this. And back to you. No duh, you're going to try to do anything, especially your dream, and you're going to suck at it for a long time. And yeah, that's just part of the fun of it, which is odd. Why is that part of the fun of it? Because if it were easy, then everyone else would do it. If it were easy, everyone else would do it. And so I gave myself a challenge my senior year of high school. Post 10 videos, 10 shorts specifically, each day for a full week. I got through Thursday, but to refrain from getting caught from my parents, I made a secret YouTube account. I posted them all in my car. It was lonely. They're all embarrassing. I don't think they're still up, so don't go searching for them. But I'm actually extremely proud of myself for those videos. And you would think you'd look back on your past creations, your past attempts, and you would ridicule and be like, that was terrible. That's nasty. I look back at it and I see a kid trying. And I want that to be the same for you. That thing that you've let the pressure of others postpone you from pursuing, that you would just take action this year. That you would just take action today. That you would stop waiting for the right time and just make the time to do the thing. And all I can say is I do not regret making any videos I have had in the past. And any of them that have been uploaded to YouTube, I genuinely just do keep up. If I can't be embarrassed by that, man, whatever you want to do, don't wait. Don't let 2026 slip by and all of a sudden you're like, I could have done it this year. And I know you've said that so many years now. I could have done it this year. I could have done it this year. I could have done it this year. But actually change. Change that. You have the power to. No one's stopping you. Okay. I think I can only, that's as much as I can really say right now. You should watch the next video. I'm actually talking about questions throughout this month, maybe. I don't really know the whole plan. I'm just trying to make videos, okay? I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm not actually crying. I'm just a really good actor. Bye-bye.